Okay. Are we live? I think we're live. Hello, Joan. Welcome in. So glad to see you. I had to go grab my jewelry. I didn't have any jewelry on. Today is a very bad pain day. I've had to take a painkiller. I'm going to be a little brain foggy today. It just is what it is, but I wanted to come on and do our Friday thing. How are you guys doing? I've got my water. It is, I don't even remember. I think this is the berry flavor. It's a berry, like a bubbly. And then I also have my coffee in my Texas chip cup. And I think that one is the New Orleans dark. Hey, Mandy Moo, come on in. Hey, Lorna, come on in. Yeah, it's just a bad pain day. Yeah, it's just a bad pain day. It happens. So hello to all of you. Hello to my pain warriors. Oh, Emily's here. Oh, so glad to have you here, Emily. Joy of Yarn Emily, so glad to have you. Glad you came by. Thank you, Lorna. I know a lot of you understand it. Erity's still at work, so she's gonna be watching in the background, right? Before I forget, this is a shawl scarf that I did many years ago. I did that with Lollipop Girl yarn, and it is a pattern called Encanto by Crochet Luna. It is before the movie ever came out, but if you're wondering what that is, that's what Tawanda's got on. Tank's feeling it too. Mandy Moo's got 30 minutes. Okay, all right, that's okay. We'll be here that long. For those of you finishing up work, I know this isn't a different time for everybody. It'll take a little while for everyone to kind of get used to it, but it's working great for me. This 4 o'clock thing is working out awesome because then I have the rest of the evening. I don't feel so tired. And if I want to go do something else, go to dinner with Mr. Fiber or anything else, I can do that. So it's working out nice for me. It'll also work out really nicely on Saturdays because if I'm crafting over there at my desk on Saturdays, we start at 4 o'clock. I'm not doing it so late at night because a lot of times I wind up getting started on stuff over there and I just go and go and go, and then it's really late. And then I'm exhausted the next day. I mean, exhausted. So that's what's been going on. I'm just trying to conserve some energy and just letting you all know and trying to get, and I think I'll be able to do more of these. Now I won't have them on every single time, but I will be able to do more of them doing it at a little earlier time frame. So, hi Sally. I've got my copper on today. I haven't worn my copper in a long time. I'm hoping, you know, that's supposed to be something that helps with pain in the joints. So maybe wearing my copper will help today. I have my iPad here, and I am going to look up some things to share with you guys today. So be patient with me as I look on my iPad for some stuff. Yes, I did my nails the other day. Thank you. Here's how they look. All of it is gel. This one it's the one that I got off of Amazon. It's called Beetles is the brand. and it has a number. It doesn't really have a name. And then I did the white right here. I just took my little dotting tool and put the white stripes on these two nails. And that's also a white gel. My nails were a little bit upset with me after I went and had manicure done because they used the buffer. They used the electric buffer to do all that. And they always do too much with the buffer. You know, one guy's doing one thing and then they trade out and some other guy comes in and then this girl comes and she does stuff to them and they're talking in the background and it's like, you know, this is why I switched to doing them myself. I really enjoyed the manicure part because I don't always give myself a manicure when I do my own. And I need to do that. But yeah, the e-file. It is aggressive, and it no matter how many times you tell them. So several of mine broke, and so I had to redo and put new tips on and all that good stuff, and it's okay. They feel much better. They feel stronger and much better now. Our blanket. We need to pick something for our blanket because this is where I'm at. This was last week right here. And I want to pick something for our next stitch, okay? So I got out a book that I don't even know. It's a Hobby Lobby clearance book. It's from Annie's, originally $14.99 down to $3.74. And it's this one, the 101 Stitches book. Okay? This one is meant for like good stitches to use on Afghans. So I want to kind of look through here and see. I don't think that they have names. Ooh, I like that. What is that one? That one is half doubles. Well, I like that one. This one is number 92. What do y'all think of that one? Here it is right here. Y'all like that one? I can show you the diagram. Do y'all do diagrams? Would diagram help you? I may just flash this to you and not say a word, and we're not gonna say a word about it. I'm just gonna flash this page to you guys, okay? And if anybody wants to do a screenshot for the stitch, you can. Hey, Roseanne. All right, let me see if I can do that. Here is the chart. And then here is the page. Let me see. And this is number 92 in this book. Okay, number 92. So that will be our stitch for this week. Hello, Cheryl. We're going to do number 92 in this book, Cheryl. If anybody has it. Okay, there is that. Now, I want to start something new today. We are going to start talking about the West Memphis 3. That's what I want to start with this edition, is West Memphis 3. Now, let me get my iPad out. And turned on.
Sorry, I don't understand.
I didn't ask you nothing. You don't understand because I didn't ask you nothing. Now, I'm going to look up because I want to be able to get the names right. How many of you already know a lot about this case, the West Memphis 3? Anybody know anything about it? And we will pick a theme also for this one. I want to do a project for this one, and I don't know what yet. Okay, but I will think of something by next week, and I will let you know. Maybe like a cowl or a hat or some sort of a theme, something small. Hey, Tamra, good to see you. Tamra, just so you know, Mr. Fiber and I don't know when, but we are planning. We want to make a trip to Lawton. I want to go to the German store. There's a German food store in Lawton that I've been wanting to go to. And then I think there's a German restaurant there that we've been wanting to go and eat and have German food. So I will be letting you know if you want to meet us and come to Lawton. I don't know how far that is from you or if that's doable, but just letting you know ahead of time that we're talking about doing that. Hey, Suzanne. Suzanne is hooked. Why did that not come out right? Hi. Okay, the West Memphis 3 are 3 men that they were teenagers. Okay, you're babysitting during the week. Oh, it would definitely be on a weekend. It definitely would. But I didn't want it to be too far for you to have to travel, so I hope it's not too far. In 1993, now this would be, and I remember this, and this would be the year that my daughter Carrie was born. West Memphis, Arkansas. They were Damian Eccles, Jesse Miss Kelly Jr., and Jason Baldwin. Those 3 were convicted of killing 3 little boys. Now, I'm going to warn you right now. Be careful when you look up information about this. If you watch documentaries about this, this is one of the rare times that photos and evidence that were in the trials, pictures of the boys, you will see pictures. There's a lot of stuff published. So I'm warning you ahead of time to be careful of that. I typically, when I watch the stuff, I will listen and look away when they're showing the pictures of the boys, because there's a lot of them that have been, and if you look this information up, you will also see those pictures. So that's a PSA for you, about what's coming. Now I want to show you, here is a picture of the three teenagers as they were when they were convicted. This is the boys. So this is Eccles, Miss Kelly, and Baldwin. This is Jason Baldwin. This is what they look like when they were arrested and convicted. 2 hours. Okay. Okay, you let me know. We'll talk. We will talk before then, Tammy, and you can let me know if it's doable for you. Now, one of the biggest things about this case was that it was during a time that was called Satanic Panic. Do y'all remember the Satanic Panic stuff? There was a lot of that where I remember cases where people were people were getting in trouble for mistreating others because they were trying to cast out Satan. If you remember, there was a lot of parents were doing that to children. There were so-called preachers doing that to people in the congregations. There was a lot of talk that there were ritual cults out there that were doing, people were posting, claiming to have seen dead animals and things in the woods, and that they think, and it was just everywhere. There was a lot of satanic, and there was, and still is to this day, a lot of cultish activity. I mean, we could get into a discussion about that, y'all. We could definitely get into a discussion. There's a lot of, and I mean, we look at Daybell, look at Tammy Daybell and all of that. That's cultish. But the satanic stuff was big. Hello, Kathy. Good to see you. So these men were convicted. However, okay, Damien Eccles was thought to be the ringleader for it all, for the three men. Hey, Crafty. Oh my gosh, why am I not remembering Crafty Witch? I'm trying to remember. For some reason, I have trouble remembering your name. I had trouble the other night too. You too, huh? Okay. Tank's having trouble too. No, you're thinking of Lexi. Um, Andy. Is it Andy? I think it's Andy. That's it. And anybody who would like to leave their link for their channel can put the word teal, T-E-A-L, in the box, and it will drop your link. Hopefully. I've been seeing a lot of that where it's not posting links properly here on the vertical lives. So I don't know how that's going to look, but you can give it a try and we can see. Hi, Marilyn. Good to see you. Oh, I'm so glad you came by. Okay, it looks like it dropped a true link. That's good. It hadn't been, some of them I'm watching, they're not dropping true links. Hey, Mimi. How are you today? How's your eyes doing? I hope they're good. I hope you're healing good. I miss you. All right, so Damien Eccles, they said that he was the ringleader and he was sentenced to death. Then Jesse Misskelley Jr., and his name is Misskelley, Misskelley. All right. He got life plus two 20-year sentences. And then Jason Baldwin got life. Now, during the trial, the prosecution asserted that these juveniles killed 3 children as part of a satanic ritual. That is what convicted them. And they used, yes, and everybody, all my pain warriors, prayers for you, all my pain warriors. Satanic killing is what they used against them. And there's really wasn't then, and there isn't now, and there was not before this. There was not an actual law or anything for satanic killing. Wasn't even in there. There's no specific law for satanic killing. But yet they convicted them on that. So I want to tell you, if I can, some things that you can watch. Okay? There are several documentaries and several books. And I have at least one of the books. The West Memphis 3. Yeah, no, not Mississippi. West Memphis, Arkansas. West Memphis, WM3. Yeah. Typo. So West Memphis 3 documentaries. All right. The first one is West of Memphis. You can watch it on Tubi, which is totally free. Shad. Hey, there's Shad. Oh my goodness, so good to see you, my friend. Oh, I'm sending you hugs. I've missed you, Shad. Okay, I wanted to show you what this... All right, you can watch that on Tubi. And that was produced by Peter Jackson. And Peter Jackson is the one who did the Lord of the Rings stuff, okay? There's a lot of celebrities, a lot of musicians, a lot of people who came in and decided to help out the West Memphis 3 because they did not believe that they did it. They got a lot of support from celebrities. Okay, so West Memphis 3. And then there's another one called Paradise Lost. Paradise Lost. You can watch that on Prime. If you have YouTube, you can pay $2.99. And there's some other options to pay for it. Apple TV, you can pay for it also. But it is, if you have a Prime membership, you can watch Paradise Lost on Prime. Then there's Paradise Lost 2 and Paradise Lost 3. This one is 2. Hi, Sue. Good to see you. And this is Paradise Lost 3. So 2 is Revelations and 3 is Purgatory. That's Paradise Lost 3. Okay, lots of documentaries on this. This case is a landmark case. It's very much a case that is talked about. It is something that has, with having the satanic stuff in it, it is something that has been studied by so many different psychologists and professors, and it really is a landmark type case. There's one on ID. I have not seen the West Memphis 3 ID murder mystery. I have not seen this one.
Is there something else I can help with?
I think you need to hush. She keeps butting in. Hey, Laura. Good to see you. Glad you're here. And then this one is called, this one's on Hulu. I have not seen this one yet. This is The Forgotten, the West Memphis 3, The Forgotten. Hi, Amy. West Memphis 3 is the 4th movie. It follows them after they were in prison. Yeah. Yeah, there's a whole bunch. So there's lots of them you can watch. And so what happens is that they are convicted, they serve time, they get support, they are nearly granted. If they had kept going, they would. Crime movies, yes. All documentaries. Oh, Laura's on the treadmill. Go, girl, go. They were, if they had kept going, they probably would have gotten a new trial. However, they took a plea deal. And it was the Alford plea. Now, do y'all remember the Alford plea? The last time we talked about the Alford plea was when we talked about the staircase with Michael Peterson and how he pushed his wife down the stairs, and he went through all that, you know, had the second trial, did all of this stuff, and he took an Alford plea. And what that is where they plead guilty on the books. However, they're saying they're actually innocent. But what happens is, and what happened in this case, is that when they took the Alford plea, the case is closed. So they don't go back and try to solve who actually did kill them because they've pled guilty to it. Bad deal. So this case, the case of these three little boys, is actually Devil's Knot is another one. It didn't come up on that list. Yes, Devil's Knot is another one, another is a movie about it. The others were documentaries. Devil's Knot is the movie. Thank you, Amy. Yes, I have seen that. I've seen that one also. I'm going to watch all of these again and take some notes, okay? For this year, Marilyn, new DNA this year, huh? I had not heard that. Now, I have been reading the book Why did I put that away? So that's what Google says, then that must be true. Okay. Let me figure out what the name of the book is. Something about innocence. Innocence Lost, I believe. Innocence Lost, is that the full name? You're getting a tattoo? How fun, Andy. What is it? Or do you want to tell us? And do you want to tell us where? Burn it. Where is it? Do you remember the name of the author? A Tweety Marilyn Monroe. How cute. So it's a busty gal. It's a busty Tweety. That's funny. I like that idea. Okay. I am not finding it, and it's in my, it's in there. Dag burn, it's in my books. Why can I not find it? Well, I know. Let me see if I can find it. A Harvest of Innocence. Yes, by Dan Stidham. And he was the lawyer for, yes, Dan Stidham, and he was the lawyer for Jesse Miss Kelly. It's A Harvest of Innocence, you guys. This is the book. by Dan Stidham. Hi, Leanie. Oh, that'll be fun. Aw, that's neat, Tamra. Okay, so that is the book. It's so good. He goes over all the latest stuff, but I don't think that he has anything in there from, I don't know if that's from this year, the publication of it or not. But that's the book. Now, there is also a book called Devil's Knot, and I have that one also. I want to read it too. It's next on my list. He had an interview the other day with Dr. Oz. He got married. His wife moved close to him. He got married. They were married for several years before he got out. And yeah, totally misunderstood. Damien Eccles was an outcast. So if you think of it this way, the boys that were convicted were outcasts. They were not Jesse Miss Kelly was or is, he has MR, mental retardation, MR, actual diagnosed MR. And he was coerced into saying a lot of the things that he said, and that helped to convict all of them also. And it was a conviction based on being associated with Damien Eccles. Although Jesse Miss Kelly was not really that great of friends with Damien. But he just said what they wanted him to say. The whole thing, there's a lot to this entire story. A lot. So this is just the introduction today to what we're going to be talking about. Oh. She's late to the party. It's okay, Joyce. You're here in time to see me open this box. We're going to take a break now, and we're going to open this box. And then we will talk about some other new stuff that came out this week. This is a box that I've had sitting here for probably a couple of weeks, I think. A couple of weeks. Maybe a week. Yeah, maybe a week. I placed an order, my very first order from, oh, let me show you. See how much you can read of that. It's Rena's. Win a yarn winder or a surprise cake. Post your finished project using her yarn on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, blog, 1 entry per platform. Take a screenshot and email it Deadline is September the 16th. Yeah, y'all can't read this backwards, but if you go to her website, there'll be the stuff there. I doubt if I would get anything finished by then. And she says, "Thank you, Jill." So this is out. I don't know, she's in Texas. How did I not know that? She is in Texas. Huh. Serbs is a horn dog. He's on the horn. Ooh. 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 It's my first one. I'm gonna set this down. Hi, Jennifer. Oh, that's soft. It's very soft. This is Pam's, like Crafty Pam. The aqua and plum tied with love. Tank knows them. She knows her stuff. That's what it says, tied with love. Tied with love. I did not know this was Pam's color. I'm so happy. God, these are soft. Yeah, you'll have to tell me all of them because I don't know. I don't know whose is whose. This is my first time ordering. So this is an 8-ply cotton, fingering weight number 1, 1,400 yards. Hand wash and hang to dry. Gosh, that's pretty. Very, very nice too. Yes, it's got teal in it. Yes, it does. It has teal in it. Oh, there is a tag to go with it and a little bulb. So she puts in, if you're making a project, she gives you a little project card to go with it. Oh, that's nice. All right. Well, I'm happy so far. Okay. And then there's this one. This was the main reason I ordered. I know I should ask her if she wants to make me one. Ooh, this seems like a bigger one. Wow. Man, this is gorgeous. So this is Matt's. This is Graciosa. This is a 12-ply cotton Graciosa. Dag burn. That is absolutely stunning in the cake. I mean, stunning. So this is the colorway for Matt the Rockin' Crocheter. This is his colorway. And he has worked up I believe he's doing a virus shawl in his own. I believe. Hi, Lynn. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. Yes, Graciosa. Graciosa. So this would be a sport weight. Wowzers. And again, it comes with the project card and light bulb stitch marker. So did I say how many? This is 1,200 yards. Yes, from Puerto Rico. That's right. Yep, his heritage colors from Puerto Rico. He's a Puerto Rican Italian. Okay, and this last one, because I had to have some sparkle. It is a spicy color. That Gracioso is a spicy color. Yeah, that's right. It was only a sneak peek, but she sees it. Hi, Sherry. So this one is in 2. I got it in 2. So it is the Mishi's Purple Teal. It's 8-ply cotton, and it's sparkle. And see, it's done in a, is it 2? Oh, it's not 2. It's just, oh, it's got a deal around it. I thought I got it in 2, but it's just pushed down a little bit. See, it had it wrapped around. I thought it was 2 cakes for a minute there. Gosh, that's pretty. Gorgeous sparkle. Gorgeous. Pull carefully. Okay. I will do that. I will be very careful, I promise. I'll probably give her a cover. Free baby blanket patterns, all. Sparkle gets caught. Okay. Man, that is gorgeous. Starts out with this purple here with the sparkle, and then goes into the teal and purple, and then a lighter and purple, and then into the darker. And this outside dark one is also a teal, but it is not, wow. Oh, I'm in love with that one for sure. 1,400 yards in this one. That's what it is. When she put her deal around it, it kind of pulled it in a little bit. Yeah. I will find something really nice for that. What do you guys think? What do you think of my choices? I got Mishi and I got Matt. So it's Mishi's Crochet Nook. For those that don't know, that is her color. One of them. She has a couple different put-ups on her color. So I got Mishi, I got Matt the Rock and Crocheter, and then someone help me. Crafty Pam. I got her color. I did this a few years ago and bought everybody's cotton from the gal on Etsy. Please do not rewind the yarn with sparkle thread. Take your time and enjoy the process. She has a precaution in here now, Tank. Pam's Crafty Heart. I was trying to remember what she changed it to. My brain fog wasn't letting me come up with it. You have done a lot, Sherry. You have done a lot. You've done a lot of blankets. Okay, so that is my Rena's. And then here's where I'm at. I did some more on my Virus Meets Granny. Here's where I'm at. I've just started video 3. This is a pattern from Craig Fiber Spider, using his tutorials. And I am on the 3rd video now. Yes, happy Friday, Ellen. So, interesting. This is not my favorite yarn. But because it's patterned, I thought it would be kind of fun to see what it does doing this. This is the Nordica. And I have 2 different colorways. This one is rose linen. It's tubular. This is one of those tubular yarns. It's very soft. I don't know, this is a Premier yarn, and I don't know whether you can still get it on Premier, but I know you can no longer get it at Hobby Lobby. That's who used to carry it. And when they went to carrying only their own yarn and having jack shit for yarn, they quit carrying it. And then I have this color, and I don't know this colorway. Do you think it's discontinued? It might be. Anyway, this is what I have. And I love it. This is really, it's working out really. I'm really happy I chose this one for it. This pattern. Yeah, that one, that's the Encanto wrap by Crochet Luna. So I'm gonna, after I finish this one, I'm going to do it again. And let me show y'all the yarn I'm gonna use. It does feel like cotton. I don't think it is. I think it's 100% acrylic though. It's 100% anti-pilling. Wonder if there's a date on this. You know, there's dates on some of the tags. Learned that from Ross. Made in Turkey. It's a 3-weight. And I don't see the date. It might be 2019, but I don't know for sure. Hello, LJ. Okay. So I showed y'all a ball of yarn about this big in a maroon color, and it's yarn that Mr. Fiber took apart a sweater for me for yarn. And we call it repurposed yarn, okay? And I was gonna do a project. I had a project in mind using a 4.0 millimeter G hook. I even chained up. But I don't think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna do another virus shawl when I get done with that one. But let me show you how I caked this yarn up. And I'll do this all again. But remember, I bought that little tote with the handles that move and all the holes in it, the little beach tote. This is called a bog. B-O-G-G, bog. And I already have all of them pulled through here. But I took that ball and I put it on my ball winder. Yeah, I'm running out, Sherry. I'm low. I'm so low in yarn. Y'all believe that? I have got... Okay, I'm tangled. This is what it is. When it came off, he took it off, and it came off 2 at a time, okay? And this is the color right here. And I took 2 of these. You scared yourself? What do you mean you scared yourself? What does that mean? And I wound 2 of them together, so there's 4. See, there's 4. Yeah, that sounds like me. Thank you, Jennifer. So this one is the one I chained. Okay. It's just not pulling out of here. Almost got it. There we go. All right. So there's the solid one. That's what it looks like, solid. Yeah, I should do that too, get rid of my winter stuff. We don't do winter here in Texas. And then I wound it with this yarn. And that's what it looks like wound with that yarn. So I have a cake of it this way. So that'll make it about the same. So it'll make it about the same as the other. And this yarn is Yarn Bee, and it's called a unicorn horn, I think. Oh, I dropped it. Good way to stop breathing. Unicorn horn. And this one here, I doubled that so I have a small amount of it plain. Unicorn horn. Hi, Maureen. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Sherry. Hey, we support you with that, okay? You let us know, but we'll support you. You know we're there for you. And then I had this one, which is the Bejeweled. You know the Bejeweled yarn from Hobby Lobby with the little sequins on it? Well, I wound it up on there. Hang on, this is caught. So I have that one. Yes, thank you. And to those, I have gotten some coffee. People have bought me coffee recently. Arity bought me coffee. Trying to think of who else recently, and I really appreciate you all. Thank you. Thank you for posting that. And then I did it with this one. Look at this one. Isn't that pretty? Now this one, I used the whole thing. I used all I had. And it was the Arme luxury line. I wish I had more of it, but I don't. I used every bit of it. Made in Italy. And this one is by Lanes Dumont. Lanes Nord. It's Lanes de Nord. That sounds familiar, Sue. Lanes de Nord. Okay. Yeah. Hobie Universe. Is it Sparkle? Is it Sparkle, Sherry? So that's what that one is, and it's like a iridescent. Okay, so this is going to be my next virus shawl. I'm going to do another Virus Meets Granny with this one. I think that'll be fun. Maybe a Christmas shawl. That's an awesome idea. I like that. A Christmas shawl would be awesome. Palm Springs Fiber Arts, Cherie. Hello, Cherie. Yeah, the sparkly one is my favorite one. So yeah, that's what I'm doing with this bag, with this bog. It's a bog. I got a lot of pricey stuff too. Got to think of new ways to use it. So I found out what this bear is. Remember I showed you guys that I found this bear at the thrift shop? It is the IKEA, and I think it's called Baum or Braum. It's the IKEA bear. I looked it up. He's not terribly expensive. He's less than $20. He's worth less than $20. He is jointed though. He is jointed. Arms, legs. The head is not, but the arms and the legs are jointed. Isn't he adorable? I washed him in one of those laundry bags. I washed his outfit and him. He did have a tag. I found the spot where the tag was. All right, where is it? One of these legs. And it was cut. Yeah, right here. This is where the tag was. And see, it's been cut off. So I'm just trying to decide what colors that I'm going to do his ensemble with, because I'm going to make him a blanket and I'm going to make him a little. Cheryl sent me a free pattern for a miniature chick. No, a miniature loaf cat. And I'm going to probably do the little miniature loaf cat for him to tuck under his arm. He'll have his own little loaf cat. So that's what he is. He's the IKEA bear. Okay, what else? I think that's all I have left to tell you guys as far as updates here. Yeah. You know, Sherry, I found all the stuff that I had bought. I have the dye, and I have the pans, and I have some undyed yarn. And I think I may play with that one day and just do, I don't know what. Or I may order some more. I don't know. I just never have played with it. I have enough room on my stove. Yeah, a hexy cardigan would be cute for him too. Right over the top. That's a good idea, Maureen. I need to add that to the list of things to make for him. I want him to be something special that when I give him away, he will be a whole ensemble and some really great friend to some very lucky child. That's the way I'm looking at him. All right, so how many of you saw the latest hearing for Koberger? And this is the latest hat. Now, I did this one, and this is going to go to a family member. Oh, the stitch pattern, I will remind everybody, we're going to do number 92. For this week's stitch on our blanket, it is number 92 from this book. The 101 Stitches from Annie's is the book, and it's number 92 is the stitch. I know it's backwards, but here is the chart. And that's the stitch we're doing this week. So this is my pattern from Ko-fi. You can get my pattern on Ko-fi. I have not written everything down as far as this one. This is bulky, and I have not written that into my pattern yet. I will, I just haven't got to it. But I wanted to work it up on a bulky yarn, so it's a number 5 weight yarn. And now I'm doing it again in this one, which is the Big Twist Static. And then I'm going to use that color, what I had left of that color, to do the paws on this one. But I'm making these for family. I have like five family members to make hats for. So this will be the second one. And if you already have my hat pattern, I cast on, I believe I cast on 72. Let me count to make sure that's right. Yes, I cast on 72. And then when I go to do, and I do the knit 2, purl 2 rib, after I finish my rib, which is about 8 to 10 rows of the ribbing, I go and I do a row of just knit, and then I increase by 2 stitches to 74 in order to do the pattern, to do the paw pattern. So if you already have my pattern, that's how you do it in the bulky weight. I also have a tutorial. I know, there's just not enough time. All this stuff I want to do, you guys, I know. I know it. Your addies, oh, those are easy. I say that. But they are fairly easy to use, Sherry. I have a tutorial video on that too, by the way, where my first run on mine, if you look on my channel, I have a first run on that. On how my experience went and everything, and what I did, if that would be helpful to you. But there's some pretty good, bless you! Mr. Fiber sneezed. Yeah, the hats are hard to do. I always go to double point on a hat. So Kohlberger, as you know, he pled guilty, and I think there was a lot more strategy to that than what we thought. What do you all think? He pled guilty to save his life, is what they're saying. However, I think now that we know, see, he pled guilty and said that he agreed not to appeal. okay? However, it's becoming more clear why they did things the way they did. I think they're going to let it all die down, and then he's going to appeal. Almost every time they appeal. There is nothing written that he can't appeal. Even though he said he's going to agree not to, it's not written that he can't. So if there's new evidence, he can still appeal and he could get a trial. He could get out. He could have a judge look at it and say, "Oh, I don't know why you pled guilty. You're not guilty." That's, I think, the strategy. They're going to try to prove it outside of court and then bring it back as an appeal. I think that's what they're doing. Mm-hmm. It's not a done deal. It is not. I thought so too, Sherry. Mm-mm. It is not. You know, he's getting exactly what he wanted from the very beginning, and that was this all the attention that he ever wanted for doing what he did. Hey, Cozy, how are you? Yep, he's getting all he ever wanted, all the attention. He's going to do nothing but interviews after interviews. He's going to write a book. He's going to do all those things. Right? Exactly, Sherry. Yeah. Yeah, you certainly can't take him on his word. Hope from Australia. Oh, from down under. Yeah. Uh, he needs to just go away now. Koberger just needs to go away. And so does Lori Vallow. I'm so over Lori. I am just so completely over Lori Vallow. I can't even stand it anymore. Just can't. If you would like to drop your channel, if the word is teal, Teal, to drop your channel. Yeah, that's a song. Come for the land down under. Yeah. Yep, that's it, Sally. That is exactly right. Yep. So, Lori, it's sentenced next week. But I'm not going to watch the sentencing. I really don't think I'm going to watch that. I think I'm going to say, okay, I'll go to East Idaho News. I'll see what um, oh shoot, what Nate has to say, and then possibly watch Nate's Your Life is a Song Tank. Which one? What? I'm confused. What case I'm talking about? The Kohlberger case is not the one we're doing on the Friday thing. Kohlberger case is the Idaho 4, and the new documentary has come out on the Idaho 4. Oh, Lori Vallow, yeah. No, Lori Vallow is her sentencing for both of her last two trials is next week. And I'm ready for her to go away. I'm ready for Kohlberger to go away, and I'm ready for Lori to go away. We need to move on. And I'm to here with them. I really am. Although I watched Nate's video yesterday, and he had a interview with Anna, forget her last name, but she was FDLS. Oh my gosh. And she's in a new documentary series with it. Very, very, very interesting. Forget the name of the series. I think it's on Hulu. What's it called? Uh, I cannot. Did you see that, Sally? Do you remember the name of that series that just came out? I saw that, and I was like, I was not liking the attitude of those people. And then I did not understand, because I watched a little bit of it, and I thought, well, I can come back to this later when I'm in it, because sometimes I'm not in the right mindset to watch things. Okay, sometimes my mind does not want to capiche with what is being talked about. Sometimes it just does not line up for me, and I'm not ready for that kind of information. And I might have to go back. I do the same thing sometimes here on with my friends that I watch. Sometimes I will watch a video of theirs, and I could watch that video all day long and have no problem. And another time I will turn them on, and I'm like, I can't listen to them today. There's something about my own attitude. Maybe I don't feel well. Maybe I'm hurting. And I just go back and watch it later. And it usually works out fine. And then there's other stuff that I just can't watch at all. There's like some people their voices, I can't listen to them because of their voices, or just certain things that just wear on me differently, that I'm not able to listen to that. Hi, Bonnie. Or there's a vibe about somebody that that just totally turns me off, and I can't listen to them. We can't all like everybody. I know I'm not for everybody. Yep, certain voices. I've always kind of had that with the voices. Stirring my coffee. American. I am American. You get triggered by certain things, Mimi. Maybe that's it too. That could be part of it too. Yes, entitlement is another thing. Absolutely. Which runs very deep with a lot of the crime stuff, for sure. Oh, no. No, I've never had misdelivered yarn. Not out here. If I lived closer to other houses, I might. But you're pretty well not going to miss. If you get to mine, you've got here. Yeah, me too. Yarn therapy. I'm in yarn therapy. I really hope you found it. Yarn should not be given to other people that was meant for you. It just shouldn't. Yeah, did FedEx deliver it? LJ, you and I, girl, we could talk. I see a theme going. You and I could talk for sure. Because if it came from FedEx, it probably didn't make it. Don't even get me started with FedEx. Oh, you did get it. Okay, good. Yeah, I should have my own area code. I know it. We put BFE on the map. Oh yeah, and calling them as a joke. Yeah. Yeah. See, I think that the FedEx thing is what happened. Is that what happened with? I need to go back and look because I don't remember. But my stuff that came from We Crochet that got lost did not get lost from the carrier. No, it did not get lost from crochet.com. It was the carrier. And it was, I believe that one was UPS. And it got stuck in Dallas. Fed up. Yes. And I don't know what it is with them. I really don't. Tamara got it too. Fed up. Yeah. Yeah. Do you think it's going to go anywhere though, Bonnie? I've gotten to where I just, okay, let me give you my latest. I've got 2 stories before I go. I got 2 stories and then I'm out, okay? Because I really do need to just go rest. My eyes are starting to get woozy. I took a painkiller and my eyes are getting woozy. Um, First story, I decided I would like to have food from Thrive. So I paid for 50 something dollars for the whole year, which I didn't think was that bad. I looked it all up and everything, and $55 or so was not bad for the whole year. And they have a subscription thing, so you tell them that your favorite things, and that'll be your like every month. And you can skip months and all that kind of stuff. Well, as y'all know, I live on a dirt road. So 2 months in a row, we have had a lot of rain here, which is not usual for us. But 2 months in a row, when it was time for my box, there was water on the road. Now there's 2 ends. We live on basically almost halfway into the middle of a 3-sided square. 3 sides of a square, okay? So you come down on this end and you come about halfway down, and here we are, and then you go down and then you go back out. You can usually go in and out the other end if you can't go in the one end. And I got a phone call from the FedEx gal saying she couldn't bring my Thrive box, claiming that I had perishables. Well, I ain't stupid. I didn't order perishables. I know where I live. I know it's hot here. Even when it's not summer, it can get hot. And I'm like, I bought dry goods, only dry goods. So first of all, she's lying because I don't have perishables. Second of all, I told her she could come in on the other end. And she says to me, if you'll meet me in town, I will give it to you. Well, what part of delivery do you not understand? Delivery means you deliver it. I don't come get it. If I wanted to come get it, I'd go get it. 2 months in a row. Needless to say, I have canceled Thrive. I was going to, Bonnie, but who do you call? Uh, how do you deal with that stuff? I mean, really? I know. Do you call up Thrive and say, "So, would you like to know how I feel about your delivery?" Are they going to give a shit? No. They offered me. It's like when I go someplace and I get a bad meal. Oh, next time you come in, we'll give you a free meal because I want more of the shit that I didn't like. Offer me more of the shit that didn't go right. Yeah, because that goes over really well. No, what I need is my money back and I won't be back again. That's how that works. Okay? That's how mules work. Same thing. If you do that kind of thing and it doesn't get to me like it's supposed to, I'm not coming back. The only way to make them understand is don't come back. Don't buy anything else. That's how you make them understand. It's the only way for companies to actually get it. Yeah, they have to fight it out with FedEx, and it's not going to happen. Mm-hmm. They're going to fight about it. That's what's going to happen, Bonnie. They're going to fight. Yep. So, yeah, living out here in the boondocks, I have to learn. So I have to learn. It's on me, right? That learning thing is on me. I have to learn who I can order from because of where I live. Because it's my fault I live here. But see, that's not right. When I look it up to see if they deliver to me, and it says, "Oh yes, we deliver to you. Where you live, you put all your information in there and it says, "Yes, we deliver to you." I did my due diligence. It said it delivers to me. So it's not really on me. That's the thing about it. Yep. And Amazon was doing that same thing, but now they're not. Now Amazon has decided if it's not their fault, you have to pay to send it back, or you have to take it to a UPS drop off. Well, UPS drop off is an hour and a half away. So I have to decide whether I want to return something or I don't, and drive the hour and a half to take it to drop it off to FedEx. But they used to take it back no matter what. And what Amazon used to do was say, just never mind, just keep it and here's your money back. And they quit doing that too. And when I used to get stuff from Amazon, this sounds like let's all just have a bitching session, shall we? That was one story. What was my other story? Oh, I have another one. It's funny. It's funny. Hang on, it's coming. When I first got Prime, it was maybe 3 days. It wasn't the 2-day thing because of where I live. Now it's 4 to 5. What happened? You could do it. And when that last time that I bitched at them about something that was late and I canceled it and I did all that stuff, every single order I had out there made it to me in the next day. They can do it. It's possible. They just don't. They just don't. Oh, but they still do that? It's only on the crappy stuff, huh? Okay, here's my other story, and then I'm gonna go. Now that we've had our session. um I went out on the Serbs had to go out. It was the other evening, past dark, right? And I flipped the porch light on. You know, Mr. Fiber built that new porch, and I flipped the porch light on, right? And I look out there, and I always do, because snakes, skunks, whatever else out here. And I look down on the porch, and look, and then there's nothing out there. And we go on out, and Serves heads out down the sidewalk. And I look over, and there's a tarantula on the pillar, sitting on top of the pillar right there. And he's turned, and he's looking at me. Well, I've seen tarantulas out here all the time, right? Yeah, lots of tarantulas out here. Always see tarantulas out here. Usually they're not up on the pillar looking right at me, though. And I said, hi. Well, how are you? And he runs off the pillar, and he runs down the back side of the pillar, and he comes around the pillar and comes right for me. At me. He's running at me. I'm like, oh shit. So I go off down the sidewalk, and he flips around and comes down the sidewalk at me. He's still coming for me. Serbs comes in and goes, what's that? And starts playing with him and kind of moves him off. I didn't know they did that. I have been out here for 20 years. I did not know a tarantula will come at you. Didn't know this. I about shit a brick, y'all. And I had to tell Serbs, okay, wait, because he was going for it. And I knew that they do bite. They will bite stuff, right? Obviously they bite stuff. They kill things and eat them, but I mean, oh. So I had to get him, okay, yeah, now you know, right? Yeah, now I know. Where's my 12 gauge? Where is my buddy to help me? I know. Oh. I need to keep a can of that in my back pocket. Oh, I got the scorpion. I sprayed the scorpion. That was yesterday. Scorpions have started. Oh my gosh. Was crazy. I know. Hi, Lori. I told my story. Oh gosh, you guys, if you have not seen Lori's video, it's a hoot. I laughed all the way through that, Lori. I laughed all the way through. Lori got my package, and she opened my package. You guys have to go watch her video. It is hilarious. I absolutely enjoyed that. Yeah, I need to go out with my pepper spray or something. Life on the farm. I love it out here. I really do, but we have everything. We literally have everything. Yeah, they hurt. Tank, those scorpions hurt. I was sitting right here and one landed on me one night. I'm just sitting here minding my own business, and it dropped right here. And I went, and I saw what it was, and I went, phew. flung it across the room, and it disappeared. And then I went, oh shit, where'd it go? We have some adventures out here, let me tell you. Oh, oh yeah, got my money's worth out of that Happy Meal. I sure did. But I have a scorpion killer. Serbs kills scorpions. He kills wasps. Uh, yeah, yeah. He will throw a downright hissy fit over anything flying. Anything flying. He's my killer. I just take him with me. He saved me from that scorpion. I mean, from that. He saved me from that tarantula. And now every night I flip the light out and I'm going, looking on the pillars, going, where's he at? Is he watching me? Somebody's watching me. Oh. She passed out. Oh my gosh, Mimi. Oh my goodness. She passed out. My mother would have done that too. Nope, nope, nope. I said, nope, nope, nope. Oh, and runaway cattle. Oh, don't even start me on that. LJ, are you talking about my bull? Yes, chewing tobacco. I've heard that about it. Chewing tobacco on stings. Oh my goodness. Okay, y'all. I have done my Friday thing. Tomorrow, depending on how things go, I don't know whether I'll be on or not. Because Dad's coming over tomorrow. So we may wind up doing crafting kind of stuff on Sunday. Because Dad's coming over tomorrow night we're gonna have pizza, okay? And we call her Pizza Patty, but we have a pizza place here in town, and it's all hand tossed. It's so good, such good pizza. And we have not bought her pizza in a while. And Dad said, "Why don't we get pizza?" So tomorrow night it's pizza night with Dad. So I will see you guys on Sunday. I'm gonna go do my grocery shopping and stuff tomorrow if I'm not hurting too bad. I got a whole lot of stuff I just haven't gone and done. That was the other thing, and that is that my shot that I had in my right hip for the arthritis is wearing off. But I go back on Monday. It'll be my 2-week follow-up, and we will see what they say. I said the other day, and I didn't finish my sentence, that my chiropractor gave me encouraging words, which was, go to your appointment, tell them what's going on, tell them exactly how things have gone. There are other things they can do. So that's what I'll do. I'll go back on Monday and we'll see what they say. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Have fun today. I enjoyed it. Thank you all for being here. And I'll see you on Sunday, okay? All right. I don't if there's anybody's live, let me know who is on now that we can go and send everybody to. Let me know. Go ahead and put it in here if you know anybody is live. And I'll say it out so everybody can go over there. And I will try to leave pictures of the stitch. When I get that stitch going, I will try to leave pictures of it in the Facebook group or on here. Oh, Tank says no. Nobody right this minute. Okay, well, we'll just keep our eyes open. I think Fiber Spider goes live. Is it tonight or tomorrow night? Might be tonight at 7. Usually if he comes on, that's when he comes on. All right, y'all. Love y'all.